Hey Brandi, it's Ashley here at Fire Intuition. I am here to do your Will I Ever Get Back with My Ex Love reading for you and Darnell. You are a Scorpio. Darnell is a Leo. And you said that you guys were together for about 15 years, married for 7, but now you guys are separated and he's with someone else. So you put married / separated. Alright, so let's see what's going on with you and Darnell. Let's see what's coming in for you guys. Let it be great. Also, thanks for booking with me. Thanks for being patient. So let's hop into this love reading. And let's see what messages we have for you and Darnell. Spirit Universe, messages for Brandi, Scorpio, in love with Darnell, Leo. Will Brandi, Scorpio, and Darnell, Leo ever get back together? Spirit Universe, messages for Brandi, Scorpio, in love with Darnell, Leo. We have the 8 of Pentacles that came out. So the 8 of Pentacles, that would be the relationship between you guys. That's the history built, you know, in the relationship. You said you guys were together 15 years. You guys were married for about 7. So that represents, that 8 of Pentacles represents the history between you guys. All right. And that can also mean, because you said he's with someone else, that can also mean that he's willing to invest in that person brick by brick, step by step, to build and have a foundation. But let's not think the worst, all right? So let's see what we got. So when it comes to Darnell Leo and what he's all about, let's see what Darnell Leo is all about first, and then we'll hop into the reading. What is Darnell Leo all about? We have the 6 of Swords and we have the Hermit. All right, so I feel like when it comes to Darnell, even with this other person that he's around or whoever he's dealing with, whoever he's dating, I feel like he's still not at peace. All right, we have the 6 of Swords, we have the Hermit. The 6 of Swords is someone that wants to be at peace, someone that's moving away from something that's troubling. So that means that there could have been a lot of problems and issues in your relationship, and he felt like moving away was the best thing to do, or being with someone else was the best thing to do because he felt like he's at peace. Or let me reword myself, he feels like he is at peace. But then we have the Hermit there. So the Hermit is like him shining the light on things, really thinking about things, just thinking different. So we know the Hermit is older, more knowledgeable. The Hermit learns from his lessons, his mistakes, stuff like that. And I feel like with this Hermit, even though he's left you to be with someone else, he's still reflecting and thinking back on the past, the present, his life in general, the baggage that he's carrying, baggage in the past, because the Hermit is staring at the 6 of Swords. So this is someone that left you to be with someone else, but he's still not happy in his current situation. All right? So let's go ahead and clarify. Because both of these cards are about being at peace, being happy. Well, the Hermit's not, but with it looking at the 6 of Swords, it's like he wanted something better. You know, he wanted a better relationship. He wanted to be happier, but I still don't feel like he's getting that. Yes, you have the King of Rods in reverse. That's his energy, Leo. And that flipped over before I can even ask. So this is letting me know that with the 6 of Swords, yeah, he left you. He's detached. She's not saying nothing. I feel like you guys aren't speaking. But the King of Wands in reverse is looking at the Hermit. So I don't feel like anything better is happening in his life. I don't feel like he's super excited. And if he's acting as if he's excited, posting on social media and all that type of stuff, that's just a cover-up. That's a facade, okay? So let's see why the Hermit is here. Clarify the Hermit, please. Why is the Hermit here for Darnell Leo? Yeah, see the Page of Swords in reverse with the Hermit. He's blocking you out or blocking people out. He's really depressed and sad right now. He might have anxiety issues. Okay, the Star is in reverse. I feel like right now he's just wanting to give up. Or there's just been a lot of things or obstacles or problems or issues that he's had in life. And with the Hermit and the Page of Swords in reverse, it's like he's at the point where he's thinking to himself, like, where am I headed? What direction am I going in? Like what am I doing with my life? You know, like where am I going? Like what is tomorrow gonna bring me? Okay? Because the Hermit is there with the Page of Swords in reverse and the King of Wands in reverse. It's like he's separating himself from life, retreating, trying to get his mind right, get his thoughts together. But with that Page of Swords, it's like he's blocking out everyone. See, yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. So I feel like even with him, he's tired of making the same mistakes. He's tired of what happened in the past. He's made mistakes in the past. He's done stuff in the past. So he's dealing with a lot of past energy, releasing a lot. Okay, a lot of swords here. But that 5 of Swords in reverse is also like someone that is trying to make changes or wanting to make changes for the better, but needing to come out of a negative mindset, okay? Because that Page of Swords is in front, and it's in reverse with that 5 of Swords in reverse, all right? So he's just dealing with a lot mentally and emotionally in his life right now. So whoever he's with, he's still not happy. All right. So let's hop into the reading. Let's see what we got. So what was the relationship like before you guys broke up? We have the Knight of Cups and we have the Page of Swords. So he definitely was creeping. He was having a third party. I said he was having a third party. He was having an affair. King of Cups. Let me go back. Knight of Cups, Page of Swords. So he definitely was messing around. Definitely was creeping. You know, he was keeping it a secret. That's why that Page of Swords is there. And that's exactly why that Page of Swords is in reverse. So like I said, he went to something else and he's still not happy and satisfied. Okay? So let's see why the Page of Swords is here. Clarify the Page of Swords for Darnell, Leo. Yeah, see, Four of Pentacles. He was holding back information, keeping things a secret. Justice was in reverse. So wasn't treating you fairly in the relationship, wasn't being honest. There was some injustice. Of course, he was cheating. He was lying. Let me see why this Knight of Cups is here. Clarify the Knight of Cups, please. The Seven of Cups. Okay, so I feel like Darnell also could have been like a player as well. Okay, the Seven of Cups on the Knight of Cups. Having a few one-night stands, messing around with multiple women, confused, not knowing what he wanted, holding back from you. Page of Swords, Four of Pentacles. So I also feel like in the relationship with you guys, he wasn't happy for a while. Or something was making him feel like he needed to step out or deal with other people, because we had the Page of Swords there. He felt blocked emotionally in the relationship, or he was blocking you out emotionally in this relationship, and with the Four of Pentacles holding back. Had plans and intentions on letting go, walking away, or breaking up from the relationship. I do see that. So because he was looking for something new with that Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups. This is someone looking for something new. A player type person, but if he wasn't, he was just looking for something new, and we got that Page of Swords and the Four of Pentacles there. So he was holding back how he was truly feeling in the relationship with you, is what I'm getting. So he just wasn't happy. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yeah, I see the Eight of Cups. He was wanting to walk away. Eight of Cups. The Tower. I feel like you guys, and that's your energy, Scorpio. I feel like you guys had some problems and issues in the relationship, and emotionally, he didn't want to either deal with them anymore. It was too emotional, and there was too much emotional baggage here. Or with the Tower and the Eight of Cups, he just was ready for the relationship to completely end, and I feel like he didn't want to tell you and wasn't being honest, and that's why when you guys broke up, he went with someone else, or like left you to be with someone else, okay? But he's still not happy in that situation either, all right? So why did you guys break up? Yep, see, Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups, because he fell in love with someone else, okay? And this is also telling me that with the Ten of Cups and the Queen of Cups, like he does still love you. Yes, there's love there, but with the Ten of Cups, things became unstable. Emotions changed and shifted in the relationship. Whatever was once happy and, you know, like the home, the relationship like that, with that Ten of Cups, it came to an ending, all right? Remember, tens are completions, endings. Something came to an ending, okay? So he had a change of heart. Yes, he Three of Wands and the Lover's card. He had met someone new. Could be a Gemini, if not. Could be any sign, but he fell in love with someone else, okay? So the Ten of Cups, you have the Lover's card, Three of Wands. And that's why you guys broke up, okay? We do have the Nine of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It was hard for him to walk away from you. It was hard for him to leave the relationship, but he did it. He felt like that was something he needed to do. I feel like maybe you guys argued a lot or just didn't get along. You guys are both fixed signs, fixed energy. So maybe you both stuck in your ways when it came to the relationship. Why is the Queen of Cups here? Yeah, I see Three of Cups. So he met someone new. Two of Wands with the Three of Cups, Queen of Cups. Yeah, he definitely met someone new. And he fell in love with this person, and there's feelings there. But he's just not happy. And I feel like the reason why he's not happy, it does, I don't know if it's her. We'll see. Or I'll look into that in the reading. I feel like he's just not happy with himself, his life, the choices he's made, decisions, all that. It's more than you and her. He's not happy with himself as a person. All right? So let's see where this relationship stands as far as you guys coming together, separating, whatever. So where does the relationship stand between you guys? Two of Wands and the King of Swords. I feel like he's making the decision to put it to an end. Two of Wands, the King of Swords, no movement, nothing happening, no action. The Lover's card, he's made a choice in love. Okay, I feel like it's with that other person. All right, so let's see. Why is the King of Swords here? Because the King of Swords thinks clearly before they take action. Okay, that means he's been thinking about it for, you know, a while. It's been on his mind. He's made a choice with Lovers here. We have the Lover's card up here twice, so that's letting me know that he's in love with both you guys. But he knows he has to make some type of decision. Why is the King of Swords here? Five of Cups reverse. I do feel like part of him does want to reconcile the relationship with you. But then part of him has accepted that he's walked away from you and has ended it with you. Okay? So let's see why the Lover's card is here. The Ace of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so I feel like okay, so I feel like he's in love with you. He's in love with this other person. There's love there for both you guys, but his feelings have definitely changed with you. Okay, the Ace of Cups is the reverse on top of the Lovers card. Okay, there has been a change of heart here. Let's see why the Ace of Cups is the reverse. Because this is like him, like, there's love there, but he's not showing or expressing emotions and feelings. He's keeping you at arm's length. He's not opening up to you emotionally. He's not speaking to you about emotions, feelings, a relationship, love, any of that. That's what that's telling you with the Ace of Cups in reverse on top of the Lovers card. All right? So let's see. Why is the Ace of Cups in reverse? Clarify the Ace of Cups in reverse. The Knight of Cups. And that's because he is with someone new. Okay? So he's giving that person his attention, but the Devil is here. All right? So with the Devil here, the Knight of Cups, and Judgment there, dealing with his karma. Remember, I told you he wasn't happy. Okay? You know, I can't make this shit up, girl. He's not happy. There's something going on in their relationship, and he didn't realize it or see it until he got with her, or possibly moved in with her, or until he broke up with you. So let's see why this Devil is here. The Knight of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. So what he thought was so, like, okay, so what he thought was going to be the best thing for him is not. The Knight of Swords, they're arguing, they're not getting along. This is something that he rushed into with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay? So this is a karmic lesson for him. Let's see why this Wheel of Fortune is here. I feel like this person changed how they were once they got together. So they could have came out very sweet, very innocent. Like, oh, I love you. I would never do that to you. You should be with me. I would never argue with you. You know, like, leave her to be with me. And then he got with her only to see her true colors. Why is the Wheel of Fortune here? Yep, see, look, Knight of Swords is here twice. Ten of Pentacles. And that's why he has a Hermit and the Six of Swords. Because with this energy, Ten of Pentacles, and what I'm seeing around here, in the back of his mind, Darnell is like, I could have just stayed with in my marriage. I could have just stayed with Brandi. I could have just stayed with Brandi and argued and did the same shit. You know, so whatever was going on in you guys' relationship, it's going on in that relationship. And at times, I feel like it's worse. Okay? So that's where you stand. And I feel like as far as where you stand, it's a question mark. Because he just doesn't know what he wants to do with this relationship. Emotionally, he's trying to block it out. Yep, see the Devil and the Nine of Swords, see? And the Devil's up there with her and the Knight of Cups. So he feels like both you guys are toxic. Both you guys are full of drama. Both you guys do this. Both you guys do that. The Nine of Swords, someone that's stressed out. So it's like, to be honest, when it comes to you and her, he just feels like you guys are the same people, different relationship. That's why the Knight of Swords is up there twice with the Wheel of Fortune. So that's why I said he feels like, well, damn, I could have just stayed with Brandi. Because whoever he's dealing with, it's like she gets mad and upset, or she fusses about maybe the same things you did, or she's also realizing, I'm not going to say also because I don't know if you know her, but if there's ways about him or things about him, she realizes that now. So someone, if it's her or him, got into this relationship and the other person has showed their true colors, or their other side has came out. But I really feel like it's her, but I also feel like it's him. But we have the Devil here twice for them and for you. So Queen of Swords reverse, yeah. He thinks that you're evil, you're mean. He feels like you can be bitchy at times. Okay, Queen of Swords reverse. He feels like you're very snappy. He feels like the relationship was stressful. Okay. And not to say that in a negative way, but of course, I'm not going to lie to you. I'm going to tell you what the cards say. So the Nine of Wands in the reverse, we have the Ten of Cups. He felt like you made the relationship hard or worse than what it was. The Nine of Wands in reverse with the Ten of Cups is like he really does love you. There was really love there, wish fulfillment, ultimate happiness. You guys are growing something, having a family, whatever the case was. But he felt like with the Nine of Swords and the Nine of Wands in reverse and this Ten of Cups, you made things difficult. Okay, and then we got this Queen of Swords reverse. Okay, so let's see why the Queen of Swords is in reverse. The Five of Wands. He felt like you always wanted to argue, or you guys are just two different people and two different, like from two different lifestyles, two different worlds, and you guys look at things totally different. And that was also a problem in the relationship. Okay, so that's why I said we're going to keep it as a question mark for where you stand at. But far as him and in the back of his mind, he just felt like you made it hard and difficult for him, and you kind of pushed him away. That's what he feels like. Okay. So why do you want to get back with Darnell? Let's see. We have the King of Wands, that's him. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Four of Swords. Now the Four of Swords is someone that needs to heal, that needs to take some time apart from everyone around them, or needs to retreat. I feel like there's things within you that you need to heal and work on. But I also feel like with this King of Wands, Seven of Pentacles, and the Four of Swords, the reason why you want to give back with him is because you've invested a lot in this relationship with him, with the Seven of Pentacles. And now I see why you're coming up Queen of Swords reverse. You feel like he didn't appreciate you, he didn't care about you, he was ungrateful, all those kind of things. And then we have the King of Wands first. But even though you might have did that and invested, and you might have felt those things when it came to him, you still allowed it because he's coming up very strong, King of Wands. And why do you want to get back with him? He's showing up very strong in his energy, which means that it's like it was things that annoyed you or made you mad, but it's also things that you allowed to happen, okay? And then it's like after so much happened, after so long, it's like you snapped and got mad and upset. So, for example, say if he just never took the trash out, and every week you're like, Darnell, take the trash out. You know, and it's like after week 5, you just went shit back crazy. Because you're like, every week I have to tell you to take this trash out, why aren't you doing that? But at the same time, you're still investing and giving into other things, and still fussing, and still mad, and still upset, and not healing from things that he's done to you. Or the Four of Swords can be, maybe he cheated or lied to you in the past, and you thought you forgave him. And because the Seven of Pentacles is here, and you guys have history, and you guys built this relationship together, or because there's this history here, you're taking them back, but not healing before taking them back, okay? So if I was to look at this just as a cards, and me asking, why do you want to get back with him? The main reason why you want to get back with him is because you feel like you invested a lot in this, and you feel like he owes you that in return, and that you want to keep this relationship going because there has been some type of investment, okay? You have invested in this relationship, okay? But the Four of Swords is telling me that you definitely need to heal from things that he's done. And that's why it was meant for you guys to break up, separate. Go into the Four of Swords. See the Sun card in reverse. You haven't been happy with him for a very long time. I can't remember when the last time you've really been happy with him. Three of Swords in reverse. Okay? I feel like you want to come out of heartbreak. You want to forgive him. You know, you want to start over and have a new emotional start. But there's a lot of things he's done to you with the Sun card in reverse and the Four of Swords that you haven't healed from, that you haven't forgave him from. Like, you haven't forgave him about a lot of things, when it comes to a lot of things. Why is the King of Wands here? Clarify the King of Wands. Ten of Wands, see? Ten of Wands, King of Wands. He avoids responsibilities. He's very difficult to deal with. He's very hard to deal with. You've done a lot of work. You put a lot of work in. You may have been the male and the female in this relationship, but we have the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like that's what you're looking at, the time invested in this relationship. All right, so let's see why the Seven of Pentacles here. The Ace of Swords reverse. So if I was to ask that question again with the Seven of Swords reverse, with the Ace of Swords reverse, Seven of Pentacles, that means that you're unsure, like you couldn't give me a clear answer. So if you were in front of me and I asked you, Brandi, why do you want to get back with him? Ace of Swords is in reverse. You're confused. You really don't know why you want to get back with him. But because that Seven of Pentacles is there and you have invested in this relationship, that will be your answer. But overall, how do you really feel about wanting to get back with him is the question here. So let me pull a blockage card because I'm curious to know now. All right? So let's see. Why does Brandi, Scorpio, really want to get back with Darnell, Leo? Failure came out. And that's everything I was just saying. You don't want to feel like you failed in this relationship. Why? Because you invested way too much. And that's why you want to get back with him. I understand that a mistake is an opportunity to learn. So you feel like if you guys can learn from your mistakes and let go of the past, you guys can come together. But you have to heal the things that he's done to you first. The Ace of Swords is in reverse. You're dealing with a lot of emotional issues. You're confused. You really just don't know. Okay? Clarify the failure card. The Two of Cups. You're basing everything on the soulmate connection. All right? So needing to put yourself first and not look at it as you failed in this relationship or you failed by him or he failed by you. Really needing to do some healing. I feel like there's a lot of hurt in this relationship. You guys were together 15 years, married 7. Then he just up and left you. So there's a lot of hurt here. All right? So what do you want from this relationship in the future if you guys were to get back together? We have the Death card. We have the Five of Swords. So you want to put an ending to the past. That's your energy, the Death card. You want endings to bring new beginnings, but you want to completely let go of the past. And then we have the Tower. You're holding on to a lot in the past. Both of these are your energies, the Death card and the Tower with the Five of Swords. So not saying he's not holding on to the past, but you're holding on to the past and it's affecting anything moving forward. I even feel like if new love was to come in, there's just a lot of hurt here. So with the Tower, let's go into the Tower. You're trying to avoid some type of disaster. You're trying to avoid some type of trauma or some hurt or some pain. Why is the Tower here? Yep, see the Death card. Damn, Scorpio 3 times. Brandi, what's going on, girl? What is going on? Okay? So what you want from this relationship in the future is you pretty much want to start over completely, but you want to start over completely, but you want to start over also where you guys left off. You want that 15 years to still be there. You want the history, the memories, and everything to be there. You just want a clean slate, but you're really holding on to the past. So let me go into this Death card. And I'm not saying he's not, but this is your energy coming up 3 times in one question. Very heavy Scorpio energy, unless both of you guys just have Scorpio in your chart. Why is the Death card here? See the 7 of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. So you're not being honest with yourself about the past. You're not being honest with yourself about what needs to be healed, what you need to let go of, what baggage needs to be, you know, let go of. And that's the energy that he's in. I really feel like you guys are going to come back together when you guys both clear your minds and figure out what it is you want. He's in hermit mode with the 6 of Swords because he knows that he fucked up. He knows he did you wrong. He knows he's done so much. Not even just with you, himself, life, maybe the children, whatever. But for you to have the Death card, 5 of Swords, the Tower, the Death card, and the 7 of Swords, that concerns me. Because that means that there's so many things that he's did to you that you put to the side or that you ignored. And you use the soulmate relationship or connection for all of the things that he's did to you. Oh, well, I love him. Okay, I'll let him back. Or I love him. I'll forgive you this time. But not really forgiving him. Not really doing the work. Not really taking the time to heal. Okay? So let's ask this again. So what do you want from this relationship in the future if you guys were to get back together? We have the Page of Cups. We have the 10 of Swords. Again, you're stuck in the past. All right? Definitely needing to let go of the past. The 10 of Swords is someone stuck in a cycle. The Page of Cups is you wanting him to come back and open up to you, respond to you, message you, all that type of stuff. But how when you're stuck in the old? You're stuck in the past with that 10 of Swords. All right? You're really stuck in the past. Why is the 10 of Swords here? Clarify the 10 of Swords for Brandi, Scorpio. The Hangman is in reverse. You're refusing to have some type of awakening. You're refusing to surrender and let go. You're refusing to look at things from a different perspective or from a higher perspective. The 6 of Cups is in reverse. You refuse to let him go as well. So you're still holding on to past energy and you need to cut that energy. Maybe do a cord cutting or something like that. But the 6 of Cups in reverse is like all of this energy right here is you stuck on the past, not letting go of the past, and scared and fearing of letting go of the past. Because you feel like if you let go of the past, you're letting him go, and you feel like you're not going to have him back in your life or he's not going to come back to you. And that's not the case. You guys were meant to separate for this very reason. All right? I can tell you that right now. And that's also part of your past life karma with him. Why is the Page of Cups here? See? 8 of Pentacles. All right, then we have the Page of Cups reverse. He's not being receptive to you. He's not opening up to you emotionally. He's not giving you what you want emotionally. But then you're not doing the work as well emotionally. All right? So just needing to put a little bit more energy and effort into healing and letting go of the past and coming out of this negative cycle. So hopefully you didn't take that as me being mean. But I just see the energy here and it's very heavy. I'm Scorpio rising. I'm fixed energy. I'm Leo, Taurus, Scorpio. I know how it is. Fixed signs. We have a hard time letting go. All right? But to see the Death card twice, the Tower, the 5 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, the Hangman, 10 of Swords, that worries me. All right? So really needing to let go of the past. All right? So if Darnell was to come back, what would he want from this relationship in the future if you guys were to get back together? Look, see? Temperance and the Strength card and the Star. 3 cards of healing. So if Darnell Leo was to come back and then the Strength card being his card, he actually does want the relationship and the connection to come back. You guys are twin flames, right? He wants this relationship and the connection to come back together, but he also wants to heal and regrow the connection and relationship. So you see why he started out with the 6 of Swords and a Hermit for when I asked what he was all about. He's really doing a lot of healing and reflecting why you guys are separated and apart from each other, believe it or not. Temperance, the Strength card, and the Star, he's really putting a lot of work into healing. And that's why I feel like he's not so happy in his other relationship because he wasn't meant to be with that person. That person that is a catalyst that was meant to come into his life to take him from you so that he can start changing his life, evolving and healing and shifting and changing his energy. And you're supposed to do the same too if you want to come into union with him. Even though you guys are already married and together, there's something that you guys missed that needs to be corrected. All right? So let's go into the Star card. Why is the Star here? See the Moon in reverse. All right, so the Moon in reverse and the Star is someone that has ignored their feelings. Okay, that has in their subconscious mind it's like his subconscious mind has, I'm gonna put it this way, he has been living in his subconscious mind for so long that it's getting played out. To where with the Magician in reverse, he's not getting anything. He's at a standstill. He's stagnant. Nothing is moving, shifting, or changing in his life. So with the Star, he's like, the only way I can come out of this energy, the only way I can come out of the dark, the moon is the darkness, is to heal, and that's what's going to bring light into my life, the Star. Okay? So let's go into the Strength card. But this is his energy, very heavy. If you guys were to get back together, he wants to heal the connection. The Strength card, yeah, the Ten of Pentacles, see? The Ten of Pentacles in the Strength card. He wants to rebuild this relationship. He wants it healthier. He wants to heal. The Queen of Cups is in reverse. That's you. He's hurt you. He's disappointed you. He's let you down. He knows that. He's aware of that. I feel like that's not something that you need to tell him anymore, because he now knows since he's been with this new person. Why is Temperance here? The Chariot. See, he wants to move forward with Temperance in the Chariot. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcanas. And you have 1, 2, 3, 4 major arcanas. So you guys both have major arcanas. But I feel like there's a lot of things going on with you and him, but I feel like it's more heavy with you. You have some type of childhood issues or trauma, or there's something going on when it comes to opening up emotionally. Okay? And that's what I'm getting. But I see that he really does want to come back and heal the connection, the relationship. He wants something more healthy. Why is the Moon in reverse? Clarify the Moon in reverse. He's trying to come out of his subconscious mind, which is the mind that gives us the negative thoughts, that keeps us in fear, all that shit. Why is the Moon in reverse? See the Two of Pentacles. He's finding balance. He's coming out of a negative state of mind. There goes the Empress. You guys are definitely twin flames. He's not going anywhere. He's just what a catalyst for right now. It was meant, and it was meant for you guys to separate. This connection was meant to fall apart, to come back together, is what I'm getting. All right? So what needs to change if you guys were to get back together? The Moon and the Four Cups. See, there's some abandonment issues. There's some detachment issues. The Moon is someone's paranoid. There's fear. Someone feeling like they're going to be rejected, not loved. This might be things that you guys are both mirroring, but just opposite. Ten of Pentacles. You guys both came from families that struggled, not financially, but with that Ten of Pentacles, it's like you had some childhood issues or things that were going on with you, and so did he. And it came into you guys' marriage with the Ten of Pentacles. It affected the marriage and the relationship. All right? And that's what you guys need to fix and change. Why is the Moon here? So this can be different things. Like maybe you were rejected in love. Maybe you were rejected as a child, or vice versa. It can be anything, any form of rejection. You guys both have rejection issues, abandonment issues, love issues, illusions, paranoia, fear. Why is the Moon here? Yep, see the Page of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay? So not really studying how you show up in the relationship. Meaning that there's things about you and ways about you that he sees in you, but you don't see in yourself. And with that Moon here, it's trying to bring it out in you. Okay? But the Moon is keeping you in the dark so that you can't see it. So there's just some things about you that need to change. The Page of Pentacles will be you taking the time to study that and to think about that and reflect on that. Like, what do I really need to change? What does Brandi need to do to be a better person, or to change things about me? Stuff like that. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Six of Pentacles, that is your karmic lesson with him. The Justice scales are there. Three of Pentacles on each side. You guys both need to put work in. Both need to work on yourself, and then you'll be able to work on this relationship and connection. All right? So what you will experience if you guys were to get back together. We have the Seven of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. I want to go into this Seven of Cups because I feel like if you guys were to get back together, there will be some confusion. But if you guys are willing to compromise and be on the same page and make a choice together, then this connection is still there. Okay? I just feel like it will still be, I know you're going to hate me for this, but it's still going to be anywhere from now to a year or less that you guys will get back together. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen in 2 days. I don't see it happening in a week. I don't see it happening in a month or in 3 months. It's going to be at least minimum 6 months that I see you guys even coming back together or trying. All right? Because there needs to be, work needs to be done. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Yep, see Eight of Wands. You guys have communication issues too. So if you guys were to get back together, what needs or what you experience this time around is still miscommunication. So I feel like you guys need to work on your communication skills. Why is 8 of Wands here? Yep, see Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, also someone's fronting and acting as if they don't want the relationship or connection. But with the Ace of Wands, they really do. That could be him, because he's fire energy. But someone's acting as if they don't want the relationship or the connection, and they actually really do. Okay? A lot of miscommunication here. Why is 8 of Pentacles here? 2 of Swords in reverse. Someone's already made their decision. 8 of Swords in reverse. It's just you guys need to put the work in and work on the relationships together. Okay? So what you'll experience if you guys were to get back together, I'm not going to say what you will experience. What you guys need to do is communicate better and be able to be on the same page and work on the relationship together by compromising, right? There's no compromising here. Why is Ace of Pentacles in reverse? The Hierophant, that's the marriage and commitment. This is the Judgment card, all right? So this is dealing with karma, making decisions. They're both in the upright. That is what needs to be fixed in this relationship, okay? Someone needs to listen rather than say, oh, I've been there, done that, don't tell me what to do, or you're going to just stay the same, all that. All that energy needs to die out, all right? So, should you move on? Let's see. We have the 7 of Swords, and we have the 10 of Wands. You want to move on, but at the same time, you feel like finding new love or moving towards someone new is going to be hard with that 10 of Wands. I feel like you don't want to put the work in. I feel like if you meet someone new, you're just like, damn, I got to meet someone new, figure them out, learn this person, fall in love with them, all that. I feel like you just don't want to do that. 10 of Wands is just too much work for you. Is this something that you just don't want to do? Why is the 10 of Wands here? Yep, see 3 of Pentacles. You don't want to start over and rebuild and have to figure someone else out. Okay? And then you also have trust issues with the Magician reverse, 4 Wands reverse, and the 7 of Swords reverse. You kind of feel like everyone's the same. Or you feel like if you get in another relationship, that person's going to do the same. And if you keep that energy around you, then you're probably going to go into that energy because it's going to put you in another lesson. All right? So needing to release that energy as well. All right? So asking, should you move on? I feel like you're going to stay waiting. I don't see you moving on. Because I see with the 10 of Wands and the 3 of Pentacles, you feel like it's going to be hard, difficult, or you're going to have to put too much work in. Okay? So let's look at the lesson you're learning in this relationship. The 6 of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the 4 of Pentacles. All right? The Queen of Wands is someone very, very ambitious, very confident, beautiful, bold, courageous. She's a leader. She stands up for herself. She's very confident. She knows what she wants. She's all about life. She's focused on the future. She's very confident within herself. And I feel like the lesson you're learning is shifting into that energy because we have the 6 of Pentacles. You're giving in too much. You're not receiving. And there's no balance in your life. And with the 4 of Pentacles, you're holding on to so many old things, or you're holding on to so many ways about you, and it needs to change. Okay? So it's about you standing in your power, but also making change for the better within yourself to be in this Queen of Wands energy. All right? Why is this 4 of Pentacles here? Yep, see 7 of Pentacles. You invest in the relationship, yes, but where have you invested at in yourself? Right, is the question. Why is this Queen of Wands here? 4 of Swords. You need to heal. Okay? 3 of Swords in reverse. You need to come out of heartbreak and heal. All right? And that's the lesson that you need to learn. 2 of Wands. It's time for you to pick a new path, new direction. The Star, don't give up. It's time to heal. Okay? With this 6 of Pentacles here, let's see. Why is the 6 of Pentacles here? The 2 of Cups. The connection is still there. Okay? The 2 of Cups, 6 of Pentacles. The connection is still there. But it's time for you to call judgment, and it's time for you to deal with and face your karma. All right? So that you can wrap up your karmic cycle and lessons or pay off your karmic debt to him, this connection, or whatever. Okay? And then the outcome from now into the next 3 months. We have the Sun card. We have the Page of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess. He actually might come back to you in the next 3 months. The Sun card is there. Very positive card. Page of Pentacles. We have this High Priestess here, though. Let's see. The High Priestess could be that you evolved, you changed in the last few months. Or in the next few months. So let's see. Why is the High Priestess here? Clarify the High Priestess. The 4 of Cups. I feel like you're not going to be ready yet. Nope, you're not going to be ready. Ace of Wands with a Fortune in reverse. He's going to come back to you from now into the next 3 months. But I don't see you ready. The Sun card, let's see. Why is the Sun card here? The 9 of Cups. But we have the Queen of Wands in reverse. Still in the old mindset. Still mad, still upset. So it's like it's telling me like if he was to come back into your life and say like after a few days he doesn't answer the phone or he doesn't respond back to a text, or you see the girl message him, or if he's just not telling you what you want to hear. You're going to be this Queen of Wands in reverse with this Page of Wands in reverse with Justice in reverse. You're not going to be ready when he comes back in 3 months. He's actually going to be ready before you are. Okay? And I feel like you need to take a little bit more time and heal and get yourself together. All right? Do remember the reading could be vice versa, but I definitely feel like that's your energy. Scorpio energy was all through this reading, very heavy. Your cards came out back to back to back to back to back. All right? So I'm going to sage, because this was a very heavy reading. I definitely feel like you need to do the work. Like I said, he's going to come back ready, but you're not going to be ready. I feel like this will be a great time for you to really heal and put the work in. All right? So that's what I have for you, Brandi. If you want to do follow-up questions, it comes with 2 questions. It is $20. The link is going to be in the email to this reading. Also, if you want to join me on Sunday, April 14th, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I will be launching a Twin Flame webinar. And I'm going to be talking about all of this stuff. Everything we pretty much talked about in the reading, all right? I feel like it'd be really great for you. So I would love to see you in the webinar. If not, I will talk to you again soon. Bye.